Why automatic doors? Don't crush people. Automatic doors look simple. You walk toward them, they open, you walk through, and they close behind you. Because they work so smoothly, most people assume they're basic. Just a motor and a sensor that opens when something moves in front of it. But automatic doors are actually designed around one strict rule. They are not allowed to hurt people. That rule shapes everything about how they work. If automatic doors were careless, they would be dangerous. They are heavy. They move with force. And they operate in places where people aren't always paying attention. So the question isn't why automatic doors open. It's why they don't crush, trap, or hit people thousands of times a day. The answer is layers of sensing, decision logic, and fail-safes working together. Most automatic doors use more than one type of sensor. They don't rely on a single signal to decide what to do. The most obvious sensor is the motion sensor. This is usually mounted above the doorway. It looks for movement approaching the door. When it detects motion, it tells the system that someone is coming. That signal is what starts the opening process early, before you reach the door. But motion sensors alone are not enough. Motion only tells the system that something moved. It doesn't tell the system whether something is still there. That's where presence sensors come in. Presence sensors watch the doorway continuously. They are usually infrared or radar-based. Their job is to detect whether a person or object is occupying the door space. If the presence sensor sees something in the doorway, the door is not allowed to close, even if the motion sensor stops detecting movement. This is an important distinction. Motion sensors start the action. Presence sensors prevent dangerous actions. If you stop in the doorway, bend down, or move slowly, the presence sensor keeps the door open. The system does not assume you are gone just because motion stopped. Automatic doors are also programmed to open wider and longer than necessary. This isn't inefficiency. It's safety margin. The system assumes people move unpredictably. Someone might slow down, someone might change direction, someone might be pushing a cart or holding a child. So the door opens early and stays open longer than the minimum required time. Another layer of protection is speed control. Automatic doors are intentionally slow. They are not designed to move quickly. They are designed to move predictably. A slower door gives the system time to react if something changes. It also reduces force if contact ever happens. Force matters more than people realize. Automatic doors are governed by strict safety standards. They are limited in how much force they can apply. If resistance exceeds a certain threshold, the system must stop or reverse. This is similar to how garage doors work. If an automatic door encounters unexpected resistance, it doesn't push harder. It assumes something is wrong. Many doors also have pressure-sensitive safety edges. These are often hidden along the doorframe or edge. If the door touches something it shouldn't, the pressure sensor triggers immediately. The door stops and reverses direction. This means the door doesn't need to see you to protect you. It can feel you. Automatic doors also constantly check their own behavior. They monitor speed, position, and motor load. If the door is moving slower than expected, the system notices. If the motor is working harder than normal, the system notices. Those signals can trigger a stop, a slowdown, or a shutdown. Doors are designed to fail safe, not fail fast. If a sensor stops responding, the door does not keep operating blindly. It usually defaults to a safer mode. In many cases, that means the door stays open or switches to manual operation. An open door is safer than a moving one. This is why you sometimes see automatic doors locked open or disabled. That's not laziness. That's safety logic doing its job. Another reason automatic doors don't crush people is that they are conservative by design. They assume the environment is unpredictable. Children move erratically. People carry objects. Carts roll slowly. Someone might stop suddenly. The system never assumes perfect behavior from humans. It assumes mistakes. That assumption is what keeps people safe. Automatic doors also don't operate independently. They are part of a controlled system. In places like hospitals and airports, doors may communicate with fire alarms, security systems, and access controls. In an emergency, doors may default to open to allow evacuation. Again, safety overrides convenience. You may have noticed that automatic doors sometimes open when no one is there. That's not a failure. That's intentional sensitivity. Doors are tuned to open too often rather than not enough. An unnecessary opening is harmless. A missed opening could cause an injury. This is a recurring pattern in safety systems. False positives are acceptable. False negatives are not. Automatic doors are not smart in the human sense. They don't understand intent. They don't know who you are. They follow simple rules very reliably. Detect approach, confirm presence, limit force, monitor resistance, fail safely. Each rule by itself is simple. Together, they create a system you can trust without thinking about it. That's why you walk through automatic doors without hesitation. You don't flinch. You don't brace for impact. You trust them. And that trust is earned through design, not luck. Automatic doors don't avoid crushing people because they're polite. They avoid it because they are engineered to expect mistakes, react quickly, and default to safety every time. They don't just open and close. They make decisions. And most of the time, those decisions are protecting you more than you realize.